Right, we are ready to go, wrapped up nice and warm-ish, as best we can here. Welcome in, people, if you're here in the stream. Raid hour for Therian Thundurus is on. And it's a good one. A damn sight better than damn Tornadus. In fact, look, that's good. I just got the notification of myself. Hallelujah. Should get people swinging into the stream. Let's post the link to X. Get that post out there. We're on for raid hour. It's going to be a good one. Decent legendary to chase. Only second in terms of legendary or electric type attackers behind, or excluding shadows and megas, etc. Second best in the game. Sue, good evening. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing good. Beast Cameron 123, welcome in. We're sitting upon the only European raid we're going to do, and we have actually got an early egg hatch here, which is great. So will we be lucky? No, sadly not. But 2055 is not good. You'd be looking for 2091, or, which I think we're going to have here if I double check the weather boost, windy boost potentially tonight is a 2614, which, if you're an OG of the channel, back in 2021 on this Pokemon's first ever rotation as a raid boss, on a raid hour live stream from home, we got ourselves a weather boosted hundo of this thing. So I'm hoping that now we've got the shiny out for a couple of years, it would be good to pick up maybe a shundo of it. But decent shiny, decent Pokemon to chase. ETLS, good to see you. Andrew, welcome to the stream, and Linz as well. Good to have you with us. Hope everyone's doing good. And thank you, Circuitry, for that header. We're running a Primal Kyogre for a bit of extra XP, XL candy, and normal candy, etc. It is very annoying to catch, but to be honest, the circle's not too bad. You can get your eye in and actually hit it on the sides if you change the rotation of your throw. It does take a bit of practice, and even then, it's still not going to play ball. But we've got quite a few people who are in the comments of the last, or the video for Typhlosion Radio, which is amazing. I think it's about 8 or 9 or 10 people that we've added. So we should have a good number of people in tonight, plus the Patreon squad members, of course. We've got a very attacky one. I've only done like a handful of these raids already because it got released at 10 AM today, local time. Already burned my passes, at least the shiny was on. Indeed, exactly. There's no repetition. That was going to be a perfect excellent. And what header was that, Circuitry? Come on. Did you have any joy, Cedric, on your passes that you burned? K Dunk, say, good to see you in the stream. How are you? We're going to go for a great throw now on this one. Thanks, JK, for the shine luck. An instant breakout on the great throw. I will say this thing is always proven a tricky one to catch, I have to be honest. Even when you do sensible throws, etc. Come on, there we go. Excellent throw for the win. Fabulous. We know this is not very good, but 5XL candy is very nice indeed. We have got, thankfully, confirmation that the shiny is on. Have seen it, got confirmation of it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to jump straight into an early egg hatch. And I think we're going to do this one here. We might have to wander down the road because in terms of, we've got one damn Shadow Raid there, then we've got a Mega Steelix. There's a lot of block gyms tonight, which is not ideal. So we're going to go from here and walk around that way, hit those, and then we'll have to go up St. John's and come back down that way. Should still be able to get a good couple of raids on, but let's jump in on this early egg hatch right now. Private group hit, people are online, we're going to see who is there. Don't forget, it's week 2, only ice and rock Pokemon. So make sure you get your counters set up, but we've got a good number of people there. Quite a few people who are not online, but I'm hoping that we can get some invites. The people who are added for the raid hour from the YouTube comments, I'm going to worm my way through them and get people, you know, a variety of different invites. Once they're maxed, we'll get them to remove me off the friends list. Sammy, good afternoon to you, man. How are you? Or good morning in your time zone, actually, isn't it? Almost-ish. Mike Griffin, good to have you with us. Are you ready? Are you ready for the raids tonight? No luck, but much like Tornadus, I have the shiny and plenty of elite TMs in case I don't get it. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. I definitely think I'll be elite TMing my hundo. But I haven't actually looked at the statistics and seen, is the move that it gets actually any better? Let's get Bert, Jerry, Sue, Karen, and we'll get K-Dunks in there. Come on, man. Just before 11 AM here. So I'm finally, after however many years, after, was it like 3-4 years, of having you, Sammy, as a Patreon member, finally starting to get the time zone worked out. At long last. We'll be on that wavelength when we get over to LA as well. And actually, have I got them with me? Did I put them in my pocket? I hope I did. I've got some good news, if I can get the camera to focus. 5 people in, which is lovely to see. The gloves are a little bit tricky, but I got some fantastic news for people who are in LA, or anybody who comes to see me for Sinotaur Global. Check it out. We've got the LA stickers, and they have a fantastic pixie dust effect on them. They are very beautiful, very sparkly. We've got a good number of these, so it'll be, if you see me in LA, if you see me for Global, whatever, and I'll try and carry them around through the year of events that we do. I've got those stickers, people, so come and get them. Come and get them when you can do. Mac Floof, good to see you. And 808 Alex, welcome in. Are you excited for Annihilate? Yes, definitely excited. I like the Pokemon. I think actually it's an interesting move. When I saw what they did with Paldea Gen 9, and they switched it from what was like a fighting type into fighting ghost. It's a very interesting combination. Great to give Mankey that third stage. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, people, if we see, much like, Wooper and Paldea and Wooper got their com days, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw November of this year, the tail end of the year, being Mankey Community Day with Annihilate getting a move update. I have to be honest. Maybe even sooner, we don't know. But do you evolve it by taking out Ghost Grunts? No, so you have to defeat, what is it, Psychic and Ghost Pokemon, I think, is what it says. But I assume that's, basically you could do rockets, you could do gym battles, you could do raids, you could do PvP. I'm assuming, because it just says battle, so I assume it's all facets of the game. But we will find out in 2 days' time, or actually about a day and a half, when New Zealand give it a good old go for the new event. Best of luck, everybody who's in that raid. 2021 is the year that we got our hundo, actually, but it means we haven't got a Windy Boost in this cell, which I'm hoping switches over in about 5.5 minutes, because Windy Boosted Therian Thundurus would be very good. So if you find yourself a 2091 from that raid, very nice. Good luck for your hundos, and this is not a shiny one. So yeah, 2021, the year that we got our 100%er. You might be seeing that pop up as a short in a couple of hours on the channel. Haha. Primate needs to be your buddy. Yeah, exactly. Primate needs to be your buddy, but you don't have to have it in your battle party, which is quite a nice thing, I think. That was an instant catch, which is very snazzy. So I think actually by the time, is that Houndle? By the time we get around the entire loop, Ealing Green would have reset, and we should have a few more hatches down that way. So I think we're good actually in terms of eggs. Why not? Good luck, guys. Welcome. Heading home, too cold to play. You can see, Francesco, I'm fully wrapped up. Well, I don't blame anybody for not venturing out for this one, particularly for anybody who's in much colder temperatures than we have here in London. It's only 2 degrees or 1 degree Celsius, which is in the positives technically. Anybody who's rocking and rolling in the minus degrees Celsius, stay home, stay wrapped up, unless you're like me and possibly Barside, who are completely bonkers for the game. And hey, not shiny 2072, Mike. It's actually not horrendous. What's that, 19 or so CP off of the 100%er? Good stuff. First one, and a 96er. Hey, a 96% for Kado. It's fantastic. Oh, I'm drifting away. Hey, this is actually a decent light here. I'll stand in front of this sign for a bicycle path. Telepathy, welcome to the stream. I think we've got everybody added from the comments, which is great. Everybody added, but if they're there, make sure you... well, I haven't even... That shows how I've not really tuned into the game since the event. Make sure you have your research stamp collected. Ooh. Goodness me. 2033 for Sue, a regular as well. Damn. Ooh, okay, so you got a 93. Is that a 93? Yeah, Mike got a 93%. Not too shabby at all, mate. Good stuff. On that Pawniard community day with King Gambit, kind of like the Teddy Ursa community day. I would also say that could potentially be one this year, genuinely, because you know how we had things like Timber, previously raid and egg only, with then in the Go Fest spawns with incense, etc. as a rare kind of Pokemon. Then he got his community day later in the year. This year also Pawniard was in the Go Fest pool as being on incense and in the wild and a few other things. So to be honest, Pawniard for community day, I would actually say we're going to see that possibly September, maybe? Because August would be the water starter Poplio if they're going to follow the exact same pattern for community days of this year. Francesco, thank you very much for the super chats, possibly bringing in some hundo luck. In fact, last time, I don't know if he remembers, you called the hundo. I look back at the stream, he called the 100%er with such a super chat on our 2021 raid hour. So there we go. And Jerry, welcome into the stream, dude. Good to see you. How are things with you? Anybody who's tuning in who is looking to join raids, etc., I would definitely say jump into my Discord, which you can find links in the description. Very good place for global raid community. Lovely, lovely people in there. People will be raiding for the next week or so because this is day one of Thundurus being in the raids. But I'm not adding people from chat. I've got a select group of people, my Patreon squad members, and people who I got added through YouTube comments. That's how we do things on this channel. So I have a video that goes up on either Sunday. In fact, this time around, it will probably be Monday next week because we'll be out for the event. So keep your eyes on. It keeps a way of meaning that people who watch the channel and view the content, etc., get kind of a little bit of a thank you and a way back into playing with the game and me, which I quite like. But if there's any new people, check them out. Look, LA stickers with a pixie dust effect. I hope that's sort of visible. It's the biggest I can make the camera unless we actually go AR mode. Maybe we can go AR mode. Let's try that. Don't mind the lilliput, but look. Whee. Fantastic. We've got loads of those. So I can't wait to hand those out over in LA and also for global. We've got 1 minute to go, and in fact less than 1 minute. Somebody asking about show all your Pokemon. Well, I can show my top 12 or so. You can see there we've got a plethora of hundo legendaries and stuff, all maxed level 50, and then we get into some shadow goodness. So there you go. I hope that it's a little showcase. Not a great first catch IV wise, typical for me, but just a question, please. Do you need to have Discord to be a Patreon? No, you don't. You don't have to have Discord to be a Patreon member at all. One of the perks of being a Patreon member is you get the Patreon-only chat, and you get to access the community through there, which honestly is really, really active and really, really good, full of amazing people. But you can still interact with Patreon as a platform itself, and I put posts and extra content on there directly. But I definitely recommend going and signing up to Discord if you can do. It's just an extra perk and benefit, you know. But if you can't do it, then you can't do it. Right, raids are starting to hatch. We're going to jump straight in, people. Now we're going to worm our way through the people we added through the YouTube comments on the Hisuian Typhlosion raid day video. By the way, thank you everybody for the reactions and the comments, etc. on that video. Really, really good to see so many people interacting. Let's add those 5 people. I hope they jump in. So a lot of people not online. But then time zones are tricky. Time zones can be tricky. If there's anybody who's got added for the raid hour and you max out on the 5 remotes that you do, or you've hit your limit in terms of coins or blue passes you have access to, if you could remove me off the friends list after, that would be amazing. There we go, CeeLo in, we've got Mike in there, Linz is in there, fantastic. Where are we from? I'm from the United Kingdom. I'm based in London. Specifically West London. Right, let's send Alex. We've got Dunkers, who might be doing their own raid hour, actually. It's a bit of a silly one, but let's go McFluffy. Raid, oh, Sammy and the Wolverine. Okay, there we go. Somebody's hit their limit. That's A-OK. We're going to have a little stroll through. Let's send one through to the one and only Masterful 27. Let's see. What counters do you need to bring? So Thundurus is only weak to Ice and Rock. So some of the best picks you can go for is the Galarian Darmanitan. You've got Tyranitar, Terrakion with the rock moveset, even Nihilego. Mega Diancie is top one. But it doesn't give the extra candy boost, which I always like to prioritize. But you can throw in Rhyperior in there, Rampardos. You've got Shadows as well that you can do. So there's a good amount of things that you can utilize to take this thing down. You can even go to basic budget ones. Like you can go to Glaceon if you really need to. Basic rock types, geez, the game shifted so much in the last however many years, but there we go. 7 people in, fantastic. Thank you everybody who jumps in. It means we can wander now. We're going to wander all the way down to UWL. Oh, Mamoswine. How did I forget Mamoswine? One of my favourite Pokemon. Mamoswine, absolutely fantastic. Particularly if you've got the shadows of them. I've got 2 maxed out shadows. Kevin, Rated K-Do, good to see you. How was your radar if you ventured out to do it? Hope successful, and I'm glad I brought A battery pack and B the USB-C fast charge cable, because this phone battery is going down in a very big blaze of glory. Look at that, we've already lost 20% of it. We've only been live streaming for like 10 minutes. Jeez. Andrew, good to see you, dude. Yeah, less than 30 days to go. Less than 30 days to go. I cannot wait for LA. It's going to be absolutely magical. It's going to be amazing. Has anybody had some luck with Thundurus yet? Has anybody managed to bag a shiny today? Because I know there are quite a few times, and in fact, Sammy, anybody who's on the West Coast, you probably only have just had your eggs hatching for the day. The first Thundurus should only really be hatching around 11, because it's only fresh eggs that spawn after 10 AM your local time, and then obviously you have an hour to hatch them. So, come on, Thundurus, get in the bin, boy. Right, this will be the full tell. Actually, we're going to see if it's going to be boosted or not. Will we have the windy boost on our side or not? Actually, yes, I did. Got invited. My first invite was a shiny. Oh, big congrats. It's Chaos up here. Fantastic. First shiny, or first raid shiny, is always very nice indeed. 2063, so we haven't got the weather boost on our side, so we are looking for 2091. 2091 is what you want to see. My phone is going ping, 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 ping constantly. Good luck, everybody. Not shiny. 2063 is very mid. Boomf. I have one 1-star and one 3-star egg nearby. And not in the ball. I do have to say that it always feels like whenever there's a fresh raid boss rotation, when it switches over to the new legendary, the raids die. The raids absolutely fall flat, and they start spawning in like level 1s and level 3s and no tier 5s. Excellent throws, not going for the win. Oh, Mike with a 2027, ouch. Counterclockwise, excellent. Magfloof, good to see you. And 2026 was also in the bracket of being really bad. It was like my one for the last raid. Missed the excellent. 2069 for Andrew, not half bad. Second raid and got shiny. Oh, Linz, hey, big congrats, pulling in the shiny from the invites. There we go, that's the first success story of the stream. Excellent. Big congrats to Linz, jumping on for the raid hour and bagging a shiny. If this thing could catch, that would be much, much appreciated. So also with a 2027, there are some proper dead IVs going around. But then I always feel that sometimes they absolutely nerf the IV spread for radar. And this thing just likes to attack. It's very attacky and angry. And there we go. Just have to badmouth it a bit and it gets in the ball. Luck is so terrible, so very happy with that. You should be. Hey, big congratulations again. Pretty dead stats on that one. Pulling in a shiny, always a splendid thing. Right, we're going to jump straight into this one. I know there's a lot of people still catching, but we've got to get going and hopefully ping some invites from other people as well. And we'll work our way through everybody who's on the list. So, there we go. Let's add. There we go. I will flick through all of the listings of people to make sure everybody gets a run, shall we say. A run at some shiny luck. $25.52, but got one with the legacy move. Good stuff. Double check telepathy. I definitely send through friend requests. Check your comment. Has your comment got a reply? Because I always put a reply and say I sent a friend request. Just double check, because otherwise I'll have a little look and see. That's someone to Alex. We're going to go down the list. That's someone to Owen, Kevin, Andrew, and Hannah. Somebody's maxed. When you search RH, I'm not there. Oh, have I not? I've not tagged you. That's my bad. I will do that once we've just finished this raid. Okay. That's my bad. It must have added me a little bit late, and I just forgot to add the tag. So apologies on that front. Right. Let's see why my phone's blowing up. There's no news. No, it's just X and campfire going ballistic. We're good. We had a very good turnout for this raid out, which is awesome. I'm hoping, guys, that we can get a similar turnout for not tomorrow's raid out. What am I talking about? Next week. Next week is the Therian Thundurus with Sandseer Storm for the first time. And that makes it the best non-shadow mega primal ground type Pokemon in the game. It makes it better than regular Groudon, which is insane. So as a Pokemon, very, very good to have. So definitely be chasing that thing. And I've never got a Hundo. Got a Hundo this thing. Haven't got a Hundo Landorus in the Therian form. Got a Hundo Landorus of the Incarnate, like the Cloud one. Cedric, hype for Shadow Kyogre, 100%, yes. In fact, I'm very pleased. I've been saving a lot of super rocket radars for Giovanni. So when it comes to that event on that Saturday, I know it's a Ho-Oh raid weekend, but you can expect to see we will be going to get 4 Shadow Kyogres in that day. That's for damn sure. Lucy, good evening to you. How are you? Katia, my first Thundurus raid was a shiny. Massive congratulations, getting a 1 and done on the wave. Well done. And Cedric have a Hundo Incarnate form Lando. Oh, just like me, an Incarnate form one, yeah. I can't remember if I got mine from a random raid or if it was actually on a raid stream. I forget, but the Incarnate form has been slightly better than the Therian, I think, up until this moveset change, which is nice. Nice to see. Sam, good evening, mate. Only 1.5 mil from level 50. Dude, if you smash out Community Day, I reckon you can hit that before the week is done. Good stuff. Now, this is that raid done and dusted. In the bin it goes. So, good luck, people. You want 2091 as the magical CP. 2091, 2091. We got 2077, which isn't terrible, but it's like 22. No, not 22 CP. What am I talking about? It's some CP off of the 100%er. Doing better, ready for raids. Glad to hear, Lucy. Right, good luck for your shiny, people. Good. Not shiny here, right? It needs to be a purple. You would have seen from the thumbnail. It goes a more purple colour, which is, it's nice shiny. It's a good, well, not a subtle change, but it's like a minimal change, I think. Just going over by one colour, really. Critical catch. Fantastic. Kevin with a 2052, 2033 for Andrew. I want to check the IVs. There's a dead 96. 96, but the wrong attack stats. Great stuff. Dwayne, a very good evening to you, man. How are you? Oh, it's an Arlo balloon. Not that we care for an Arlo balloon. Rubbish. Right, I'm going to quickly make our way to the next raid. Any joy for other people who were in that raid there? Ready for invites. Grim, good to have you with us. Missed the last one you sent. No problemo. We should have a good couple of raids, and we should have a few late egg hatches as well, which will play nicely into our hands. Only a few block gyms, but Niantic can't even... Raid Hour has been a thing since, what was it, like 2019 or 2020 or something? They can't ever get it right. Seriously. Just like they can't ever get their compensation right or consistent or anything, honestly. It's just a shambles over there. Right. Wave 1. Let's get Grim, CeeLo. Those guys are not online, so I'm going to invite the folks who are registered as online. There we go. And actually, while we're at it, let's throw a few max revives on a few things. There we go. Revive the Rhyperias. Excellent. How have the gloves been? Oh, the gloves, yes, these women gloves. These are fantastic. The ones that I was using on the raid day, I've used them yesterday and used them tonight. They are honestly fantastic. They're really, really good. I think because they fit my hands like really snug. So, there we go. Ping those invites. But they're also warm because they're double lined. They're double layered. So they're much warmer than those Pokemon Center Charizard gloves I had. Won't let me in. Try restart the game, Mike. See if you can, because the lobby hasn't been closed. Give it a go. If not, we'll try the next raid. I'd definitely say try restarting the game, because we've had this from time to time where the raid doesn't actually allow you in for some stupid reason. It's Niantic. Won't need gloves in Los Angeles. I won't need a coat either. It would be a nice change of scenery, that's for damn sure. Good, nice to see a bunch of 8 people in the lobby. Excellent. Yeah, I don't add people from YouTube chat. I'm raiding with my Patreon crew and a select number of people who I got added through YouTube comments on a previous video. That's how we run things. If you're new to the channel here, we usually put up a video either on Saturday, Sunday or Monday. Before the next raid hour, I'll have a call out at the end of the vlog saying, hey, drop your in-game name and your friend code in the comments of this video. For this raid out, it was the Hisuian Typhlosion raid day vlog. For next week, for Thundurus, I'm thinking it will be a vlog about the Raging Battles event, probably on Monday. Because we've got Porygon on the Saturday, and then Sunday I'm El Occupado. So Monday will be the proper event grind, I would say. Give that a go. Invite disappeared. Sorry to hear that, Mike. Hopefully, let's test on the next one, because I'll put you in wave 1 again with the rest of the raid hour crew. Hopefully it works, mate, if we've restarted the game. I remember this used to be quite a common problem, actually, back in 21 and 22. Regularly would have, like, I'd ping an invite and people could see I ping the invite on stream, but it would never appear. So, hopefully, well, actually, knowing that, we don't know how badly things are going. They could have reverted and added all the old bugs in. Who knows? But there we go. That is Thundurus number 4. I think 4 or 5 of the stream. Good luck, people, for 2091. 2091 is the magic number. We got 2012. Oh dear. Doomsday year. 2012 is horrendous. That's got to be one of the worst you could get, and no rare XL candy. Oh dear. Watch this be shiny, people, but I'm going to say good luck. May yours actually sparkle. Come on. Not shiny. Wow, just trash in general. Exactly. Beast Cameron had exactly the same thought as me. Trash IVs usually sparkle, but even this one didn't. Shocking. That's it, that one. 2015. Oh, 2015 for Grim. So you're on the same level as me with just horrendous IVs. Try for a great throw. There we go. The counterclockwise great throw works. I do say, switch the direction that you spin the ball in. Go from clockwise to counterclockwise, and also sometimes change it from excellence to great. Not quite the worst. Not quite the worst, but that's a Thundurus, that's a Thundurus, and that's a Thundurus. So I think what we might do, since we're here, is hit this one. Let's hit this. 2041 for Jerry, 2034 for CeeLo. First ball though, nice. Meaning it's a very easy catch. Right, let's send out a wave of Patreon squad members first. Let's invite the 3 AJs. Let's go down the list. Let's invite the Wolverine, And let's invite my Fluffy. Somebody's maxed out, which is all good. I'm going to invite Apex from the podcast Patreon. Why not? 2021. That's how we sort of started the stream, Lucy. Actually, we've got a 2021 CP as well. But first ball, lovely. Thank you, mods. I feel like it's going to be quite hectic for the next, well, this raid hour and the one next week as well, because there's going to be interest for Thundurus and for Landorus as well. They're both very good Pokemon. Haven't been here in coming up to 2 years. The last time these were available was April, I think. April or so of 2022. Okay. What do you mean no more invitations to be sent? What are you talking about? Stupid game. Hopefully that pops through. Now, Floof, currently in a raid if you want to invite someone else. No worries. No worries. I'd already ping the invite, so it is what it is. Apex is in, Wolverine is in, Lince, Grim, CeeLo. There we go. Mike Griffin got you in. Fantastic. I'm glad that the restart happened and worked. Excellent. Right, we'll jump into this one, and then I think blitz it down the road to that one, and then have to come back. Or maybe we can walk through Lammas, but it is pitch black in there, so I don't fancy doing that necessarily. Not while I'm staring at a very bright phone screen. Good luck. Good luck. I'd love for somebody to pick up a hundo of this on stream. Been a smattering of shinies, but yet to see one on our screen. I'll try and chase this one. Tornadus, I didn't really bother with my remotes for the day, so I'll try and do some Thundurus raids, max out on the 5 per day, and do some local as well on the go. Definitely be raiding it on Friday, that's for sure. Actually, a good question. What do you think will be the new Shadow Shinies from the Rocket Leaders? Because to be honest, it's kind of sad to see like the Shadow Dratini Shiny go from Cliff. Never got that. Got a couple of good IV ones, but no Shadow Shiny. And what do we think will be the new wave? We've got to get 2 new ones. One will probably be raid focused, one will be PvP focused, and then we'll get a returning one. Boom, down that goes. No Shadow Shiny this time around. No, me neither, Sue. 2043 on this end. Of course, 2091 would be the magic number. Edgar, good to have you with us. In the raid and on stream. How are you? Beldum will bag on repeat. Ooh, yes. A Beldum repeat would be amazing. Ooh, not a shiny here. I haven't done, apart from getting the research done way back whenever they did the actual reset. I think it was at the end of November or something. Hey, CeeLo getting a shiny, fantastic. 2042 shiny, big congrats, fantastic. I got a snap CP with Grim, 2043. Let's give a big congrats to CeeLo, pulling in the second shiny of the stream. Excellent. Mike with a 2057. Okay. Missed the excellent somehow. Nice work. And the bad throw sometimes works. Let's try and go for the excellent, the drop shot. 1 roll, 2 roll. Come on. Do you know what? We're going to go for a nice. Sometimes a nice is a good one to try. 1 roll, 2 roll. There you go. There you go. Proven right. Do I play this game too much? Possibly. Fabulous. Let's go. Jump into the next one. And we'll go. Oh, telepathy. I'm so sorry. I completely forgotten. We've gone through 2 raids. Let me fix that for you. I'm so sorry. I need to go to recent ad. Yes, telepathy. I hadn't given you the tag. I'm so sorry. That was really bad of me. There we go. Tag has been fixed. We'll get you in. We'll get you in on that one. So let's go for a batch of raid hour people. Switch back to online. CeeLo, telepathy will get you in there. Tom, Baker, Grim. There we go. Fabulous stuff. There we go, Linz. I did just see you removed from the friends list. Hit the 5 limit. Thank you. Same time next week. Oh yes, Thundurus. I'll be seeing you in the YouTube comments. Rubbish Ivy and all of them, but the shiny has been acquired. Fantastic. I'm very pleased you got your shiny. Very, very pleased to hear you got your shiny. And glad to have been of service in some way. Fantastic. And thank you very much for removing me off the friends list. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get a batch of my awesome Patreon squad members in here. So let's go for Edinburgh. Let's get Sue and Callan, Lucy Silver, and RJ Roberi. There we go. Greetings from Trinidad. Hey, Lana Jam, good to have you with us. How are you doing? And when are we coming to LA? I think we're flying in on the 15th of February from memory. I think it's the 15th. Yeah, we do. We fly on the 15th, and I'm coming back on the 20th, onto the 21st, back in the UK, I think. That's how we're rocking and rolling here. Good number of people in here, and a lovely, lovely super chat. Thank you very much from Beast Cameron 123. Thank you, Marla, for braving the bitter cold for us. That's okay. I appreciate the support on the stream. Thank you very much indeed. I'll brave the cold any day for something that's decent. 9 people in. Wonderful to see. Any shinies yet? No shinies on this end. There have been 2, I think, on the invite side. Linz and CeeLo have both pulled in a shiny from the invites. Nothing on our side, and nothing terribly good IV-wise, but it's all good. It's an 8 hour. Oh, it's got focus blast, people, so your rock types and your ice types are going to pay badly on that front. I think I saw Andrew posting about Ghastly and whatever it's called, Turtwig, for the leaders. I think Turtwig has actually been a shadow starter before. So very well could be a shadow shiny. Ghastly hasn't been in the rotation long enough to be a shadow shiny. I'm trying to think what they could actually do. God, this thing's absolutely wiping my team. Wiping it big time. Double wheat T-tar, ouch. Right, down it goes. Oh my god, my phone is just stopped. Jesus. It's just going on and on. 2033. No shiny here, unfortunately. 2073 for Grim. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Getting worse. 2014 Sue. Ouch, that's really bad. I hate when it moves to the side like that. And you're about to throw and it moves to the other direction. 2056 for telepathy. It's not terrible to start things off. Come on, that was a tiny excellent, surely. $20.27 for CeeLo. There's a $20.35 for Mike. But do you know what? I think it deserves a nice throw. I think it's a nice throw kind of thing. Apparently not. Right, let's hit that. Excellent throw, beautiful. One throw, one roll it out. Oh my god. Miss the excellent. Maybe this will be the key. No, it won't be. You can tell when it's going to break out. It does that very, very fast singular roll and then bang, straight out. Maybe the great throw. Moment, stop moving. It is a very annoying one going from side to side. We've got a tricky one here. It's deciding to be problematic. The whole throwing system for legendary Pokemon has been skewed since about October of 2020. I remember that. It used to be much, much better. If you hit consistent excellence, you could very easily catch the legendary with a good amount of excellence. Nowadays, it's just throw the ball and maybe pray for the best. Doesn't necessarily matter what kind of throw you do on their Pokemon. Sometimes you can catch legendaries with the worst throw possible, and sometimes no matter how many excellence you do, this one's only got 3 balls left. Unbelievable. Come on, attack me. Attack me. There we go, there's the attack. And throw, snipe the excellent, beautiful. CeeLo's ran as well. Mike's ran, oh my god, we've got a couple of runners. Mine caught finally. There we go. You've definitely got to be patient with this legendary. That is for sure. Patience in catching it is a must. Random Axew, nice to see you. Right, we're going to wander around to that other raid. Thank you very much for the good luck for the shiny. We're still shiny less for this stream, but we have quite a few more raids we can go and hit, I hope. We've only done half an hour of raid out. Those will be hatching soon. We've got another raid hatching over there, so there's a nice trio of late egg hatches, which should be good. We can go and hit this one and then wander up to the church up there. Take some great balls. Oh, Mike, that was the last one, was it? Damn. Well, thank you very much once again, as always, for choosing to burn the remotes on my stream with me. Thank you for the ad. If you remove me, that would be fabulous. Sorry we couldn't get you a successful catch on that last one. We shouldn't need to move too much further down to get this one. An encounter. Ugh, with a Stuffle. Oh dear. Oh, I can feel the temperature's definitely dropping. Morlul. In fact, Walpole might be a Morlul nest again, because now the event has ended. There we go. Oh, in fact, you know what? We should activate our route. Let's do it. Let's activate a route, people. We want to do it from this stop. Oh, maybe it's not that stop, maybe it's this one. Lammas Park, St John's. There we go, perfect. We're going to follow that route once we've done this thing. Have you got any challenges in mind for Sinnoh Tour? I am not sure, I have to be honest, because Sinnoh, I don't actually have too many shinies that I need to get apart from new ones. So to be honest, I'm tempted to, because the only wild shinies that are new are going to be, well, the Stunky and its evolution. Obviously Stunky, I need 2 of them. The 2 new Hisuians, which is Quillfish and Voltorb, chase those, but the rest of them are eggs. It's eggs, really. So I'm almost tempted to just say, like, we'll go for the egg grind, hatch the eggs constantly, and then chase the origin form Palkia and Dialga. Oh, Mike is max, so let's try those folks there. Batch of 5 going out. But yeah, I'm not directly sure about challenges apart from the indirect ones of who can, with Ian, who can get the new shiny first, who could hatch a regional shiny first, that sort of thing. I don't think we're going to be doing any transfer challenges, because the tour events, we're paying a large amount of money to go to LA and hopefully get a lot of new cool stuff. Right, batch of Patreon people coming in. Jerry, let's go K-Dunks. Lampinis is online, Lucy Silver, and I'm going to invite Science Seth. There we go. Do you know any Spiritomb quests there in LA? Apparently some Spiritomb stops have already started appearing in LA. So there will be the Pokestop thing, a bit like how they did for Spinder, I think, for Spiritomb this time around. But I'd imagine that what it's going to be like is there'll be a kind of special today research for Global that will be Spiritomb encounters in some way. 6 people in, look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you for popping in, people. Yeah, Edgar, there we go, can confirm. And Lucy Silver and fantastic. There's a couple at the Rose Garden alone. Okay, interesting. K-Dunk's in a raid. No worries, dude. There might be another invite pinging your way. If you're in another raid and I have to send you an invite as a Patreon member, don't worry too much. There'll be plenty more going around this week and next week, I can guarantee. If we want some good Thundurus and some good Landorus, Hundos preferably. If they could be shiny, that'd be even better. Tesco George, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. How are you? Oh, thank you, Dwayne, for sorting that out. Yes, the Discord community is completely free. The only thing that's locked behind Patreon is the Patreon-only exclusive channel, which is one of the most active. But yeah, Discord is completely able to be joined for free. Thank you, Dwayne, for calling up the link. Whew. Cold wind coming through. It's like a wind tunnel down this road. It's annoying. I've got to walk all the way up here to the next raid. Right, good luck, people. 2091. 2028 on my end. Hopefully you guys see something better. And may it be shiny for you. Tornado's raid hour was dead. We haven't had much raid hour shiny luck in the last couple of weeks. And still it continues. Oh dear. What happened there? I promise I threw the ball in a normal manner. It just decided to spear off to the left. So that'd be 2041, ouch, so 50 CP off of the Hundo. At least it's better than mine. 2046 for Grim. Please stop going to the left, for goodness sake. 2018 for Jerry. Oof. Spin. There we go. There's an excellent. Not a catch though. Why you do this, Thundurus? First throw catch. Oh, nice. Makes a change from the last one, I guess. There is no logic or sense to catching legendaries these days. It's just throw and hope for the best. CeeLo 2043. Okay, there's the great, or the excellent throw, should I say. One roll and out. Ah, Thundurus. Let's go for a great throw, because sometimes they're better. It's when you're going around in the cold or the rain or something like this, and you've got a legendary that's just giving you grief for no reason. You think, why? Why? You know? Please, come on. Hitting the ball. Should have been an excellent. Could have been an excellent. Oh, come on. 4 balls left. Not overly concerned if we don't catch this one, I've got to be honest, but, you know. Come on. Wow, that was a terrible throw. Oh my God, what's going on? I get like no feeling or sensitivity in my hands. This is the last ball. We might have a runner here. Could this thing attack in the centre, then I might actually be able to get an excellent on it. Come on. In the middle. I need it in the middle. Gav, well done on getting your shiny. Congratulations. Right, there's an excellent. And it's a gone. Oh dear. First runner of the stream, but it could be worse. Oh my God, and you're telling me that whole route hasn't synced? Really? I tell you, if the route hasn't... Oh, screw this game. I was right next to the bloody location. And it didn't activate. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. That's why we don't bother with routes. Right, I'm saving. I've got 2 more remotes, but I'm going to save them for America, East Coast. Right, we're going to try and do Church to Manor. See if we can give that a go. Troublish, not as shiny. Notifications stop the cache. 2038 and 2043 for Lucy Silver. Telepathy, thank you very much for raiding. Sorry it took so long to get you added and sorted with the right tag, but appreciate you taking me off the friends list. Thanks again for raiding with me. Maybe come back next week for Landorus. Should be good. Should be good. Have a good rest of the day and the week. Hopefully see you soon. We will be live streaming Porygon Community Day Classic on the Saturday, the first hour of it anyway. We have a new game. A new game, which should be good fun. cold is hitting big time. Actually, I can't feel my right hand. That's the problem with one hand is just holding the phone static, and one hand is doing all the catching. You need to get some movement in it. Right. Before jumping into that rail, I'm going to activate the route. Make sure we actually get it going first. Poke Rob, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Right, we have the route activated. So now let's jump in on this one. Okay. I'm going to invite those 4 people. Somebody's already maxed. And then we'll invite Key Dunks. We somehow have another invite. This is where the invites get really buggy. Very weird. Porygon. Okay, the game, I'll say the game, and this might get some ideas for some names going. But a nice jinx on that one. The game is involving, I think it's actually the game that Mike suggested all those weeks ago, is you have to guess the stars on the IV. So if you guess if it's going to be a 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4 star on the shiny, and if you call it correctly, we can keep it. Okay, the phone's starting to get very unresponsive, which is annoying. Less than ideal. 34%. 5 of us in. All good. Eight of us in. Lovely to see everybody. Thank you, peeps. Don't even have a shiny Porygon. So there you go, Beast Cameron. Saturday will be your day with the 1 in 25 shiny boost. Should be fairly easy to get them. 3 hours will be spawning everywhere. I think the last time, well, it was a 6-hour community day back in 2020. Jesus, very long time ago. 6 hours played. I think last time I got 69 shinies of the damn thing. But yeah, triple catch XP. Thank you, Andrew, for the reminder on that one. So yeah, anybody who's looking to gain the level up, Porygons are very easy, excellent to hit as well. Very easy to hit, so definitely a good time to get your lucky eggs down. So then it'll be 6 times catch XP, and you can nail those level ups and the XP gain. Right. Good luck, everybody who's in that raid. You're still looking for 2091. We got 2048. Very mid indeed. Right, there we go. Shiny. No, still no sparkles on this stream, which is a real shame. Ka-ching. Excellent straight away. Beautiful. Oh, circuitry with the weirdest return header ever. 2051, 2035 for Grim on that. 2048 Kevin, we got Snap Trash. Oh, come on, if it had not moved, it would have been an excellent. I hate to say this, but I think the critical catch thing has been patched. Because I haven't seen many reports of it happening. I certainly haven't had any joy with it on wild spawns recently, no matter how tiny the excellent. So I think that sadly that critical catch excellent thing that got discovered has been patched, which is a real shame. I'd say excellent instant breakout. Boop, there we go. And another excellent throw, an instant breakout. We're going to go for a great throw or a complete no throw bonus. Grim, that was the last invite. Thank you. I've removed you as a friend. Hey, thank you very much. No throw bonus, but the two excellent throws are instant breakouts. This game, so weird. But Grim, thank you very much for taking me off the friends list and raiding with us, choosing to burn the remotes. Hopefully see you again next week. Sorry there was no sparkly joy. It was just a bunch of trash, unfortunately. So yeah, they did a patch and an update, took out the critical catch thing, but then they've added in this thing where the male and female, like Pokemon that have different forms, but the same Pokemon have this glitch where they actually aren't the same as on the overworld, plus a bunch of other stuff. And it really is, Niantic look at something that's actually good for the players, and then they go, right, we're going to take that away, and then we're going to add in 600,000 things that are wrong and not beneficial for the players at all. Oh, 3 people are maxed out. Okay, there we go. Why they remove it is such a dumb thing. Indeed, yeah, I mean, I think it should have stayed, to be honest, because if you can hit the perfect excellent, why not have like a kind of way of, you hit the perfect throw. So that's just Niantic being Niantic and, wanting balance in the game, but then they didn't give everybody correct compensation for spending their passes or remotes, etc. There are people who've raided for Tornadus last week in their raid hour who had no shiny when it was advertised for, 15-16 hours or something, and then they fixed it just in time for one half of Europe. Kind of mental. There we go, Wolverine, thank you for jumping in there. Matt Floofy, Andrew and myself. But Niantic's idea of balance is so skewed. So skewed. It's unreal. And the complete dissatisfaction of the majority of people I see and talk to speaks volumes. Hello. The Boys Rule and ACDM. Welcome into the stream, both of you. Right. In on this one, I'm going to have to walk pretty quickly down to Walpole Pond, and then we've got 3 late egg catches we can hit. What is your rarest Pokemon and your favourites? My favourite Pokemon is Trico, particularly shiny Trico. Rarest Pokemon? Very good question. I am not sure, actually. Because things come back and they get more and more common and all of that, don't they? I'd have to really have a think about that. K-Dunk's limit hit. Nicely done. 2079 for today. It's not too bad, mate. Hopefully tomorrow can bring even better, maybe. Don't even get me started on the boxes. Oh my god. I wonder if they're still active, but when we've done this raid I'll show you. I have a box in my shop that is 499 coins, and it gives you 10 pineapple berries, 1 King's Rock, 1 Dragon Scale, and 1 Unova Stone. You think, 500 coins for that? Which are items that you can get for free by spinning stops, completing some battles. Mental. And it's the thing is, I just really despise how they've been doing it for like 6 to 8 months now, or maybe even a year, They've been doing this weird A/B testing of having boxes for different people and doing different things. So it's just very annoying. It's just another one of these things that Niantic are doing, haven't admitted to anything or said that they're doing. If they said like, hey, we're doing this thing of trying different boxes for different people and seeing what works, I think it would have been better for them to say that they're doing such a thing rather than being shady for a year or more. 2055 on my end. Good luck to Apex, Wolverine and McFluffy on that one. May yours be shiny. But it's not shiny here. We're heading slowly but surely for a shinyless raid hour here, annoyingly. But a first ball catch, I love to see that. Fantastic. 2046 for Andrew. Oh, look at that, it's actually got the route working. Amazing. Niantic pre-2022 was great. Certainly the remote raid nerf. That remote raid nerf was the stupidest thing they ever did. Oh, a huge low tat. I've never been happier. And then they try and justify it by saying we've got a blockbuster. Oh, my battery's about to die. Let me fix that before continuing to bash Niantic, because I really do enjoy it sometimes. I hope we don't have a circumstance where the phone refuses to charge while we're going around. Yeah. Okay, I think we saved the phone. Just about. I think we just saved it. It's still decharging, or losing power, even though we're plugged in and charging, but hey, that's a bit weird. No, it's still losing power. I don't understand this phone sometimes. Seriously, I don't get it. If we cut out, I apologise. Goodness me. Niantic have been doing their absolute best to try and recoup on what they've lost from that remote raid nerf. They've lost such an enormous chunk of revenue that they ended up having to get rid of over 230 people from the company, admitting that their other projects are failing and not actually bringing in the revenue that they suspected they would, binning some of the biggest IPs in the gaming, comic space, etc., in terms of movies and whatever. When you have to bin Marvel, that's a bad sign. So they've binned NBA All World, etc. And now they're doing... It's almost like every event has now 2 paid tickets rather than 1. And it's every single time. Why is this phone not charging? This is unreal. What is happening? It's this Samsung, I swear to God, this Samsung is so problematic. I just want to see it go up by 1 bloody number. That's all I want to see. I don't know if it's the power bank being cold or something else. Oh, we're rocking on 2% somehow. on. I want to see it go up by 1. Right, we're going to start this raid. I'm just going to jump in public and ping out some invites. We should be in range soon. There we go. Right. Patreon people. Send out those invites. Yes, we've got 3% people. It's gone up by 1. It's gone up. We will survive. Let me see if I have... I don't know if I have a pocket on the inside of this jacket. That's the only negative thing. No, sadly I don't. So we're just going to have to hold on and hope for the best on this front. Oh, went to the side temporarily. Let's try a few OG people. If people are online, which a lot of people are not. There we go. Invites have been sent. Let's keep it going up, absolutely. Might be a long road to get it back up to 4%, but I just need it to survive for the next couple of minutes. We've got this raid, and we've got 3 late egg hatches. Come on, some shite. Oh, 4% people. It's gone up another one. Yes. Good, good, good. A little bit of extra jeopardy on the stream. Are we going to be cut off or not? I'm loving the enthusiasm for battery power. Fantastic. But I will say some phones do okay in the cold versus others, and genuinely this Samsung Fold 3 has been problematic on every extent. My iPhone 12 Pro, it deals fine in the cold. It charges in the cold, etc. This Samsung is the only one where, like, you plug it in to charge it in the cold and the battery decreases quicker. How do you lose more power when you're plugged in charging? So stupid. Well, sorry if I missed anybody in chat talking while I was faffing around my battery pack. My apologies. Frosty took 22 remote raids for Tornado Shiny, so I'm hyped to get this one so quick. Oh, well, congrats on getting it. When did you get it? Did you type it before? If I missed it before, then my bad. Frosty. Oh, second remote raid. Oh, from California as well. Your raids would have only just started, weren't they? It would literally have been going for about 2 hours in the new raid boss, so well done. Quickly getting the shiny, although I will say this one is definitely worth raiding multiple of, because the hundo of it, obviously a very, very cool thing to have, but it's actually it's only behind Circuitry in terms of being a good electric type attacker, minus the shadows and the megas. Alright, good luck people in that raid. We've got 2047. Moving on. Moving on swiftly. Okay, there we go. Good luck people. Yes! Hey, low power for the win. Shiny Thundurus people. We got one. 2047, we have a shiny. All we need to do is be freaking out about low power mode. There we go, people. That's what shiny Thundurus in the Therian form looks like. Epic. $20.20 for Andrew. $20.32 for Sammy. We've got 6XL for the catch as well. Beautiful. Not a good one, but definitely a lucky trade worthy thing, I would say. $20.39 for Kevin. Fantastic. We do have 3 more raids, I believe, that we can go and do, so let's see if we can try our luck again. And that is because we did the raid after 7 p.m. Look, it's after 7 p.m. now. First raid after 7 p.m, shiny. That says quite a lot. Fantastic, very pleased we got that one in the bag. Oh, and thank you everybody for A, the congrats on the shiny, and B, the congrats on getting some bloody foam power. Look at this, we're on 6%. Oh my god, 6%. I'm trying to tap the combi and it's not working. Nope, wouldn't let me do it. There we go. No, it can be shiny for radar, but I've always long suspected that they dumbed down the shiny rates and the IV spread on radar, because it's always really weird how multiple. There's a Zygote set we got, nice. It's always very peculiar how multiple times on multiple radars over multiple years that we seem to get shinies or good IV ones when it's gone past 7 p.m. Just a theory, there's no actual substance to it. Let's get the Mateo rubbish sorted, because we have Union Green North to do. Let's add a sticker for Rowlet and send it and see where we're going to get our gift exchange from. From Japan, fantastic. That's one for the Pavilion medal, good stuff. Ticked, Mateo, get stuffed mate. Get out of here. Congrats to Zerazis, I think it is, something like that. Getting your shiny 2558. Well done on getting your shiny. Congratulations. Right, as it is, I'm going to actually just jump into public on these last couple of raids, because they're post-raid hour. CC is mad. Dunkers, Callan, Lampinis. We'll ping one to Molly as well. There we go. Kevin reached the limit for the day. Hey, bro, thank you very much for jumping on the raids, dude. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. Makes sense. Most of my raid hour shinies were late hatches. It's one of those things where it looks like all of the later hatches that go after 7 p.m. genuinely give better shiny luck. And I don't know where, it's just a weird theory, but we've done too many raid streams over the course of this channel to kind of not put some stock in it in a way. You know? Kieran, let's get you online. Owen, Science Seth, Wolverine. One left, here and ready. Good stuff. Let's try a good old Creator. Should we try JT? Let's try JT. Why not? I did see the podcast link popping up. Somebody asking about the podcast. If you're asking about the Incensed podcast, which is the podcast we record every Tuesday night, always post it on a Sunday afternoon here in the UK time. In terms of that, it will be a different time zone if wherever you are in the world, but around 1 to 2 p.m. GMT, we always post on a Sunday. The Incensed podcast, we're coming up this week, will be 154 episodes. Go and check it out. It's available on every single podcast platform you can imagine. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, whatever else there is out there. Even on we have a YouTube channel for the Incensed podcast if you want to use YouTube. It's doable. So go and give it a listen if you haven't done so already. Nice squad of Patreon squad members. Thank you people for jumping in. Really is appreciated. This is one, and we have one, and the final one over there. Podcast special at Sinotaur. We will have to see about that, because we do have the live recording equipment. It's just that thing of like, I'm having flashbacks to London and New York of the time that it takes out of actually doing the event and covering it for the individual YouTube channel stuff. It takes a lot of time to put those podcasts together and actually have a structure and do it all. So it's a maybe. We may be doing a live show out in LA, maybe not. I'm not sure. There we go. Thank you, Sue. Herman's Ninjas posted the YouTube link to the Incensed podcast. You can check it out there. And actually, at this current time, I don't know if Patreon Squad members have seen it, but Patreon Squad members of both the Incense Podcast and my Patreon, I've just posted, I think it was yesterday, I posted the video of the first day down in Portsmouth when all four of us got invited down to do keynote speaking at New Portsmouth University, covering Pokemon Go and other AR mapping bits and pieces. It was a very, very good weekend. First day we got there, it's very, very much a behind the scenes video. And then we've got keynote speaking stuff, and we've got Squirtle Community Day Classic in full, plus the extra bits at the beginning and the end to go up. So there's a lot of raw material coming the way of Patreon. And it's some good funny stuff, I have to say. So that's on there. And actually, for Patreon Squad members on my side, if you're interested in joining, the link is in the description. Actually, thank you very much to Wayne for calling it up. And if it's been posted by the mods in the previous hour and a bit on the stream, in the chat, it's fantastic. We've got to post all the raw stuff from London Go Fest, from New York Go Fest, and traveling around New Jersey, Pennsylvania and stuff when we were in America for August. Plus we've got Barcelona as well to cover, and a bit of I think I've got more footage from Greece from memory. Right, good lighting, good luck people. This will be 2035 trash, but a ECL, very ambitious, but I like it. Let's see, will it be back to back? 3 rare candy, they'll be going into Dialga or Palkia. Kieran Black with a 1996 final strike. Boom. No, not a back to back, unfortunately. And it just moved just as we were about to throw. Goodness me, look at that, the phone is up to 10% power. Would you believe it? And somehow missed the excellent again. Boom, there we go. So Crispy Chris, we did raid out, and 3 of us at 7 PM exactly. All our maps went blank, no spawns, no stops. Very weird. That is very peculiar. Well, we could have gone for a tiny excellent, damn it. Here's that thing of like, do they reset stuff? Do they actually reset stuff at raid hour? You don't know, because if things like when they did the they had the famous lure box. I think it was at the tail end of 2022 when they had the famous lure box, where it was the same items but very different pricing for some people. Some people had a dirt cheap lure box with all of the premium lures in it, and it cost them like 400 coins. And then some people it was like 2k or something stupid. So people were being charged different amounts for the same items. And Niantic didn't say anything until they got called out on it. And it's like, what are the shady stuff are Niantic getting up to? Because, you know, I don't trust them as far as I can throw Michael Staranka, to be honest. Right, there's the excellent and the catch. Fabulous. 6 more XL candy. We have a Joltik that's not shiny. Molly, thank you very much for the invite, but as it stands, I think we've got that one and this one here. Are there any more dotted around? There are not. No, there's a Medicham there, so we've got 2 more raids. We're going to jump into this one. Tusker George, where are you going to be on January the 20th, Community Day? We're going to be here local in Ealing for this one. Local in Ealing, because we've got a good squad of people who are coming over to join us, which would be amazing. So it should be a good fun day, playing it here local. Is there anybody on the list? I can't remember if I'm just slaying is already maxed out. Yeah, they are maxed out. There we go. The boys rule. Didn't have anyone to join my invites or me join invites, so I won't get one. Well, thank you very much to the mod squad there. So definitely jump into my Discord if you can do, and add some people there. There's a great global community in there, so a good place to go and raid. You can host your own raids in there and add people to join. Andrew, I think you said you were maxed, weren't you? Police are coming. What are they doing? Okay, 2 police cars. Well, they're not after me. Hey. Police are coming for the raid. Andrew's maxed out. We might need to do a lobby reset. Wowza. Here's what happens. There's the remote thing. If everybody's burnt out, everyone's burnt out. I think we're going to do a reset. Let's reset and try again. I think we're going to have to just sort of go random on this one, which is A-OK. Towards the end of raid hour, it is expected. Can join if you need numbers. Let me see, Dwayne. I'll ping you an invite if I can't get people in on the sort of first batch. But I appreciate it, man. Missed that invite. No worries, Sammy. No problemo. I'll ping it in wave number 2. In fact, I should probably revive some stuff, to be honest. A lot of things are dead. Only God, welcome to the stream. What a name. But you join us at the tail end of raid hour. We've got a few extra raids here. Dwayne, good to have you there. Sammy, and try Silent Seth again. There we go. And we'll scroll down towards the end and see. Let's invite Total as an OG supporter. Right back in the days of 2020 when the Discord was very new. Oh my goodness, okay, I can really feel the cold coming in now. My hands are freezing. We've got 5 people. Thank you, Dwayne, Sammy. We've got Film Vlogs and Gojka joining in there. Excellent. Can't send any more invitations. A-OK. The Discord link has been posted, yeah. So Del Hazard, thank you very much, has posted the Discord link in the YouTube chat. It's literally, I can see it up here. It's like 8 messages up from what you've just posted, Du Bois Rule. It's in the YouTube chat. If you click that Discord link, it will take you to my server. And there's a process. You have to sign up with a profile, just basically register your in-game name and your trainer code, particularly if you want to get access to the raid system in there. When's Mewtwo back in raids? I haven't heard head nor tail of Mewtwo coming back into raids at all. I don't know where you've heard that, actually, because I don't really think it will be coming back. It's unlikely to make an appearance in February, because February will be all Sinnoh Tour for the last, 50% of it, that's for sure. But we'll have to see. It could come back in next season. They could come back in March next season, but I'm not sure on that one. My first chance to use my Nihilego. Look at that. Awesome. Ian, good to see you in the stream. How have you been? We did get a shiny 2 raids ago, finally, but we've had a couple of other people from invites getting their shiny, which is amazing. So it's not been too bad. Of course, it's bloody Focus Blast. Ah, and it's going to wipe out the Rhyperior. Absolutely annihilate it. Can we dodge? We can dodge. There we go. It would be interesting to see if they're going to do Mega Mewtwo for this year's Go Fest. Genuinely, I wonder if they're going to do that. Because it's been teased now on 2 posters for 2 years. Mega Mewtwo X and Y, and it was recently put through the code and everything, wasn't it? And they did do Mega Rayquaza, etc. with Go Fest this season. Thank you, folks, for the assist on that one. Good luck. 2091 would be your magical CP. We've got 2049. Just trash. And we have one final raid after this. A rare XL candy. I think that's the first of the raid hour. Unbelievable. Let's see if it'll be the second shiny in the stream. Dwayne with the most damage. Nicely done, dude. Thank you for the assist. And not a shiny here. What I'd rather do is save the shiny luck for when it says 2091 on it. And how that throw happened, I do not know. I threw and did a normal curve throw. 2077 and 2057 for Sammy and Dwayne respectively. But the first with a new move. Hey! Getting one with a new move. Nice. That should have been an excellent. Okay, there's an excellent throw. Instant breakout. This thing is not a fan of excellence. Gotta be honest. Let's try counterclockwise. Close. Close, but no cigar. Let's try good old great throw. Great throw better than excellence. It's the common theme of this live stream. Daft legendary. Right. This will be the final one that we have for tonight. Frozen finger throw, exactly. Even through the gloves. Somehow. Right, let's... Oh my goodness. Type properly if we can. Cedric is done. Jerry, Dwayne, I'll ping you another one. Sue, Lampinius, and there we go. I'm going to assume that most people are going to be maxed out at this point, which is A-OK. Let's try Echo Games. Gruntacular, there we go. Why don't you do any remotes on stream? Because we only get 5 per day, and typically what I do is I space them out between my Patreon members. So I try and hit 2 people in APAC, in the APAC region, which is obviously at sort of 8 AM UK time in the morning. Then I'll hit 1 from Europe time, which is between 4 to 6 PM. So the first check of the stream was actually from Europe. And then the final 2 I'll save for America East Coast, so I could either raid with the likes of, you know, Pokédexy or the New Jersey crew, or possibly in, what am I trying to say, possibly in Florida kind of area. So I have to space the invites out to make it work. Who's in with me? Let's see. Lampinius. Oh, we've got 3 of us. 3 of us is an easy trio. There we go. Yeah, Andrew in Florida. Also, Bert Barr is in Florida as well. And if JT's pinging an invite as well, if he's doing radar, he sometimes pings an invite my way. So that's it. I can't really stream the invites or the remotes. And I typically don't do remotes locally, or I don't do remotes in my own country, as it makes sense, because I like to try and do the raids internationally. If we had unlimited remotes, trust me, I would be raid streaming from like 4 PM until like 11 PM, and we'd be remoting constantly with everybody. But those days sadly are gone until Niantic decide to take their head out of their arse and realise it was one of the best things in the game, the most profitable bit of the game for them, and they might actually be in a more successful position. What was it I read recently? I think it was Joe Merrick who did a stat and said 2023 for Niantic or Pokemon Go is the first year it's not made the top 10 grossing apps in mobile gaming. Something along those lines. It's the first time their profits have fallen below COVID era again. I think they made sub 660 million along those lines. So that just goes to show the moment they cut the remote raids, they nerfed that system of the game, their profits immediately went down, and that was done as a foolproof kind of showcase when they had to bin 230 people, some of whom I will say we got to know. We communicated, certainly European community leaders and stuff. We communicated with some people with events, and over the course of several years of doing live events, etc., they've been some very, very good people, and I think they've kept on a couple of idiots. You know, the people, what was it? The tweet, or the post, should I say, on X, that they put out to cover the compensation for Tornadus. Whoever wrote that post said, here is the free box, the compensation for Therian Thundurus. So they typed the wrong Pokemon in. And then on the replies 9 hours later, they corrected themselves. You just think they've got the wrong people. They've kept the wrong people on. But the problem is that we've seen from some Glassdoor reviews and stuff the way that Niantic functions. They don't like people who criticise or don't have their exact same vision. They would rather prioritise people who see the same way in terms of AR and have them in the company than people who actually are engineers or work in the right way to fix problems. That's exactly what happened with the AR buddy scan thing, you know, the group AR buddy thing that was removed finally from the game. They've actually had to remove it because apparently the team who developed that quit Niantic and left, and nobody at Niantic who they subsequently either hired or have got left there could work out how to make the thing better or fix it. So honestly, it's just Niantic need to get their head out of their behind.
We never come together.
So daft. So daft. I don't think they did. I honestly, I know people were throwing around the Pokemon Company in terms of the remote raid thing, but for the longest time, if it was about people being able to raid multiple legendaries, well, we're still able to do that. And actually, worse off is that it's much easier for spoofers to raid multiple legendaries because they could just go from gym to gym to gym to gym to gym and do that. So if it's a case of having too many legendary Pokemon, or raiding or getting too many of a certain legendary Pokemon, I think that's a load of bollocks, frankly, because we're still able to do that. You know, theoretically you should only be able to get like a couple of Thundurus, but we've gone around and hit about 10 or 15 raids already, so that whole ethos doesn't work if it is the case. But here we go, because we're all Singaporean grandmothers who are going to spend 5,000 dust on utilising an adventure effect for 6 minutes. Honestly, mental. Mental. Well, it's the final check, people. We got 2051. Good luck, everybody who's in that raid. I saw Film Vlogs was in there. And not a shiny on the final raid, but let's get it caught, shall we, before we wrap up, because I need to go home and get warm. Grab some dinner, and hopefully can edit the podcast, because there were some technical issues. Once again, there were some tech issues with Riverside, which is amazing. Come on, excellent throw. If we can get this caught, please. Wilson, lovely to see you, dude. How are you? Of course it goes to that side just as I throw. Come on, let's go for a great throw from counterclockwise. There we go. Maybe a nice throw. It's going to have to be the way to do it. Going late. We had a couple of late egg catches, yeah, Wilson. A few late egg catches, one of which provided a shiny, and that's finally caught. The nice throw better than excellent or great. Daft stuff. But not a bad raid hour at all, I would say. If we look, we did... It's a very good number, actually. We did, what was that, 9, 12, 15 raids locally, technically, and we got one from remote, which is amazing. Actually, I'm telling a lie, because 2 of those were from Australia, I think, so we've done about 12 raids. Not too bad walking around for about an hour and a half with some block gyms, etc., but now it's definitely time to wrap up. So congrats to, I think it was CeeLo and Lince who got their shinies from the stream, which is amazing. Definitely going to be grinding Thundurus over the course of the next week, and don't forget we'll be live streaming for Porygon Community Day Classic. It will be starting around 2 PM GMT, and we'll be doing a little shiny challenge on that one, so it's going to be very, very good fun. If you're a new subscriber here, thank you very much for hitting that subscribe button. There'll be new content coming up on the channel New event starting on Friday. If you've hit the like button, appreciate you. Thank you very much to the mod squad, as always, for helping things run smoothly and answering people's questions and aiding people and also helping me out. And thank you so much to my Patreon squad supporters and the super chatters that came through tonight as well. Thank you indeed. But right now I need to put the phone away because it's still very cold. My hands are freezing and I need to go in and get warm. So I'll see you all very soon, people. Have a good rest of the day. If I can I get my menu? There we go. Oh, no, I'm turning it off. Goodness sake. There we go. Take care, people.